In a galaxy where Jedi balanced diplomacy and combat, one form was created to reflect harmony. Form 6, Niman, known as the Moderation Form or the Way of the Rancor, blended the strengths of its predecessors into a single style. Not as flashy as Ataru, nor as unbreakable as Soresu, Niman became the path of balance. For many Jedi consulars and knights, it was the form of choice. Versatile, practical, and devoted to the Order's greater mission of peace. Niman emerged during the Jedi Order's height as galactic peacekeepers. With thousands of Jedi spread across the galaxy, many required a practical form that allowed them to defend themselves while focusing on diplomacy, negotiation, or study. Drawing from forms 1 through 5, Niman became a jack-of-all-trades combat style, moderately effective in offense and defense, but not dominant in any area. Its alternative title, The Way of the Rancor, reflected its attempt to harness power while restraining it through discipline. In practice, Niman was accessible, easy to learn, and well-suited for Jedi who balanced field work with scholarly or diplomatic duties. Unlike Forms 2 or 5, which demanded relentless practice to master, Niman offered consistency and adaptability, perfect for those who saw the saber as tool, not obsession. Niman's philosophy was harmony. Its practitioners aimed to balance, not dominate combat. It emphasized economy of movement. Its practitioners aimed to balance, not dominate combat. It emphasized economy of movement, situational awareness, and adaptability. A Jedi trained in Niman could fluidly shift from defensive parries to offensive arcs, mixing elements of Soresu's resilience and Utaru's agility. However, its moderate approach was a double-edged vibroblade. Masters of other forms often outclassed Niman, duelists in pure combat. For Jedi consulars and temple guards, Niman was sufficient, enabling them to maintain discipline in combat while focusing on force techniques, negotiation, or guardianship. It was also one of the most common forms taught widely because its balance reduced the likelihood of students succumbing to aggression. While some criticized it as average or even mediocre, many Jedi argued that its value lay in embodying the Order's principle of balance, the saber as a symbol, not an obsession. The greatest strength of Niman was balance. Jedi could apply it in virtually any situation. Blaster volleys, duels, or combined arms conflicts and hold their own. Its adaptability also encouraged integration with force powers, making it ideal for Jedi who relied on telekinesis or persuasion mid-combat. However, its weakness was equally clear. Mastery of Niman often meant mediocrity against specialists. Against a Makashi duelist, a Niman practitioner lacked finesse. Against a Djem-So warrior, they lacked raw power. This left Niman Jedi vulnerable in high-stakes duels. In Legends, the form's practicality made it widespread but also stigmatized. Critics called it the diplomat's form, dismissing it as uninspired. Yet its practitioners argued that winning was not the goal. Survival, protection, and balance were. In this sense, Niman exemplified Jedi philosophy more than any other style, embodying restraint and peace even in battle. While Niman lacked the fame of Ataru or Djem-So, many Jedi across eras practiced it effectively. Temple guards, sworn to defense of Coruscant's Jedi Temple, wielded it in ceremonial duels. Jedi consulars often paired it with advanced force techniques, making them versatile defenders. In Legends, the form was linked to Jedi such as Exar Kun, who initially practiced Niman before falling to the dark side and twisting its adaptability into aggression. Some Sith also adopted Niman for its versatility, blending it with force lightning and deception. Its moderate foundation made it attractive to those who wanted flexibility over mastery. Though rarely remembered as the flashy form, its legacy lies in how widespread it became, an everyman's form, practiced by those who valued equilibrium more than domination. Form 6 remains both respected and ridiculed. To purists, it was a compromise, useful but unspectacular. To diplomats and consulars, it was essential, giving them the balance to survive combat while pursuing peace. Temple guards elevated it into a symbol of duty, wielding their sabers less as weapons than as reminders of the Order's guardianship. In Legends, Niman endured as a cautionary tale, a reminder that balance can inspire harmony, but also mediocrity. For the Jedi, though, its true meaning was not combat efficiency but philosophy. It taught restraint, patience, and adaptation, the very qualities that defined the Jedi Code. Form 6 Niman, the moderation form, was never about victory at all costs. It was about equilibrium, a way to keep the Jedi grounded in their mission as peacekeepers. Though it lacked the glory of other forms, it represented the very heart of the Jedi's purpose. This chronicle is complete. The next one will open in due time. Keep the archive growing by liking this entry and subscribing for the next chapter.